These are ones that we're gonna certify.
Yep. All right, here we go. I'd like to welcome everyone to tonight's HWR meeting. It's July 25th, 2024, and it's our 6 o'clock monthly meeting. I'd like to start off by calling this meeting to order. We have Dwight Miller here, we have Tim Morris here, and myself. Jackie Duncan is absent. Roseanne Carden-Smith is absent. So, all right. That being said, let's take a motion to approve tonight's agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Tim Morris to approve.
There's
Dwight
Jackie.
Miller seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We have Jackie Duncan present now, so only one absent we have is Roseanne. There you go, sir.
Thank you. Y'all started a little early, didn't you?
On time.
I got 5:59.
My clock says 1 after.
Like I said, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
That's all
We're
right.
close. We just started
That's all
on
right.
the
I didn't.
agenda.
That's
I
all right.
wanted to be on time.
So we've approved the agenda, and Jackie, there's your copy right there, and we'll look at, everybody read over your minutes, and I'd entertain a motion for that when you're finished.
I haven't finished that yet.
Oh,
Ready? Okay.
got a motion to approve?
A motion.
Jackie Duncan with a motion to approve minutes. Do I have a second?
I'll make a second.
Dwight Miller seconds that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ayes have it. All right, moving down the list, public comments. So, being none, we'll move on to our unfinished business number 6, which would be Tim Morris and rural water update.
Yep, right now, until the election is over with and we have new mayors back in place,
All right.
we've sort of put it on hold, talked to several aldermen, Mr. Chambers over there too. We're trying to finish out the deal on Sarton Road, but until we can get this new administration in and get with them, we're sort of in a holding pattern.
Is that
Okay.
gonna include the people from Manchester, I guess, so we can
Yes,
talk about all that?
yes,
Because we didn't get too far, did we?
yes, because they have a new water person, they'll have a new mayor, and we
Right.
may have new aldermen.
I agree.
So, it's just,
We can't do much.
no,
that I
until
see.
it's all back in place, yes.
Okay, so we'll postpone that till, let's postpone that till our next, or our August meeting here.
Okay,
Is that okay with everyone? Postpone that update till August 22nd meeting. Okay, so moving down to number 7, new business, discussion of the county road signs. We discussed that in last month's meeting. We had several options on the table. I think we've done some digging, some planning around, and I think we've come down to the county road department, Benton Bartlett, which could be here tonight, so we have in his place Jojo. Jojo, would you mind coming up here and to the table? We've got a few questions for you, I think. Mr. Chambers, you want to come up to the table too?
yeah.
Seats are a little more comfortable.
Yes.
So in our in our last month's meeting, we had discussed the rural fire departments have been doing this, and they'd been being paid I think $45 a sign to do it. I'd spoken with the chiefs. They don't have the manpower to do it anymore. They say they're doing good just to get folks to show up to the fires. They just can't handle it. So it was brought to us to come up with a solution to this. So I think one of our solutions that we've worked on was the highway department. So You want to elaborate on what you guys can do and?
Well, we already take care of the sharp curve signs, the bridge placards. I mean, basically everything other than road name signs.
All right.
So we could just add that to our guy, I mean,
Right.
it'll be a little bit more to do, but I think he can handle it.
I mean, I think it's a common sense thing. I mean, they're already doing it. They're out there.
You're doing everything but that, looks like, so.
I mean, we work 10-hour days, 4 days a week. If he stayed on it every day, I think he can handle it.
Okay, do we need to add money to your budget from ours?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
Our truck that he's been doing signs out of, Alan Harper bought that. It's got 310,000 miles on it.
That's
Okay.
it?
Yeah. But, I mean, we're gonna buy him a truck, but, adding those extra signs and stuff, he's gonna need some more tools and,
okay. Would $25 a sign cover it?
I don't know,
No. Would $40 cover it?
45.
45, okay. That's what we were paying.
Yeah.
But you were, the county was paying $45 a sign.
Yes,
And $45 for a post if the post was missing too.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot of money that they're adding it up and.
And to supply, 45, and they supply the posts.
okay.
I think that money was already being budgeted, so we'll have to check with budget and finance. I think there was
Okay.
already, that money was budgeted over, so I mean, might just move that around over too also.
I think that's right.
But like where there's a stop sign and a post up already, we'd only be charged $45.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. If the post was gone, the bracket and the sign, it'd be,
yes.
I'd talked to Benton on it when y'all proposed this last month, to get an idea, because y'all had so many alternatives that you were investigating. And, Benton felt like if he doesn't have the room also, the county has provided a room in the back and the equipment to produce the signs. And he mentioned that if y'all could supply the signage part, that you had been doing, and then the flat rate of
Yes.
whatever he told you.
yes, 45.
And, that's pretty much what that had vested in it.
And our sign guy already has that system set up. We bought him a phone, and he's got that through the state, that system set up where you can turn stuff in. I forget what it's called. I can't remember.
Okay.
But
Is there-
anyway, that's where he would log that in through, I guess.
Is there any way to go back to the aluminum away from the fiberglass?
But we don't do fiberglass
Oh,
anymore.
good, good.
Yeah, everything's aluminum. That's why they're stealing them.
Okay. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Selling them, huh?
Because the fiberglass, after about 8 or 9 years in the sun, it just comes apart.
Yes.
So they are aluminum.
They
Okay.
are aluminum. That's why they steal
So,
them.
I would like to ask too, if our lawyer, if a resident went out and wrapped barbed wire around them, is the county liable?
Or we could check, and, I mean, we can
Because-
check and see.
Yeah, because the theft of them is causing hardships on 911, EMA, everybody, them having to put them up, but it could cost somebody their life. Right. With these signs that have been stolen. The road that I live on has barbed wire on it.
So it works, that works,
It seems to be a deterrent.
okay.
Jojo, do y'all have folks that call down there now when these signs are missing?
Okay.
Well, I know
Every
they're flooding the front office up here with calls here.
Can't put a camera down there any kind of way somewhere you could hide a camera.
If you look at their signs, they're already branded. They put CC, Coffee County Road Department, CCRD on them.
Okay, now somebody's gotta be taking these signs in and melting them down or whatever they're doing.
That's
with
what, you gotta be doing that. Or
Yeah.
they're hanging them in their barn where
Yard,
we
yeah,
can't see,
yeah.
or,
them. I don't,
Yeah.
that wouldn't make,
Well,
If
that's
the
what
sheriff's
they do
department
for
sees,
years.
yeah, if the sheriff's department sees them, they get them, if it has the CC Road Department.
yes.
Okay.
But if not, I don't think Chad and them have the right to go in, but they're brand, if you'll notice now, they're on the front bottom corner.
Okay.
It doesn't impede what you see, but you'll see Coffee County Road Department on the bottom in white.
well, whoever's taking those things in, like if you got an aluminum place that they're taking them in
Well, I'm sure
getting
they're
melted
hiding
down
them.
to,
They're putting them in a refrigerator or
Tom
something.
won't take them out here, as a solid
Yeah.
sign. They've gotta be melting them down.
okay, yeah.
Either that or just sliding them in a stack of aluminum. I mean, they don't have enough time to
Yeah.
search through all that stuff. You go in with a load, it's just going right through, so.
Well, I know somebody's real happy about your signs, your change in the sign out there. There was a sign, I believe that one of their family members, I think it was a road that had their name on it and it had two S's in it, I believe.
Yeah.
And changed the pronunciation, and she'd been trying to get that changed for some time, and so I talked to somebody here, and she'd been talking to somebody, but it got changed, that's all that
Good,
matters.
good.
That's all that
And
matters.
she is tickled.
Yeah.
She's tickled.
So $45 in the post if needed, and we keep up the road,
Yes.
okay? I'll make that in the form of a motion for we reimburse the road department $45 per sign and the post if needed, and we continue to maintain the sign room here in the CCAT building.
Okay.
I'll second.
Motion by Mr. Morris, second by Dwight. All in favor of that? So we're gonna put that down as a favorable recommendation for that.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, do we forward that?
Yeah,
I'd make that up and forward that to,
Well, I'll make sure that piece of paper that I gave you, that's on the front of that
go to
favorable.
Budget and Finance.
Yeah, the favorable
Well, there's no
recommendation.
money involved, so
Right.
I don't know whether they're involved or not. Go straight in, be all right.
I talked to, the mayor about it and he's all in favor of it, so he's good with it,
Okay.
so.
The question that rose from it, if this committee approved it, would be how the road department needs to bill it. You know, what steps do they need to take to keep the right department informed and the bill going?
I would think that if you just kept up with the roads that you put them on, and that I would put the road, the road and the date, and either turn it into maybe it needs to go through the mayor's office, and that way he signs off on
That
it.
phone that we bought him, I think he needs to take a picture
Yeah.
every time he puts up a sign,
Yeah, and he may have to put them up multiple times.
because that gives GPS coordinates and the
Yes.
date,
Okay.
time.
I would think, though, just
That'd be
like the fire
nice.
department's been doing it,
Okay,
they could.
they could
turn
just send
in
it to
the same
Mariana,
way.
Actually, the fire department's turned their smoke detector paperwork into this committee,
okay.
and then we go
Well,
through it.
you could turn it into us, and
Yeah,
then
but
we
they
could
only do
forward it.
that like once a year, don't
Yeah.
But it's spread out the entire year.
they? Yeah,
Do you think some kind of warning sign, theft of these signs is,
I went
Yep.
social media with that stuff, and Chad Parton's had my back on it. It don't affect nobody.
If y'all just feel that, just do the paperwork on it, like the location of it, put the sign on it.
Okay.
And you turn it in to the committee, whoever the chair is,
Okay.
next year or whatever.
We'll
then
get it.
We'll get it in.
And if you need it monthly, just have Benton send it to me, I'll get it,
Okay,
if you need it done monthly, so.
that sounds great.
I think I put some kind of warning sign up there with skull and crossbones or something on it.
We can do that. We can do that.
If you hurt somebody, you
No,
can
you
get
ain't gonna hurt them, you just gonna scare them.
Okay. Any more questions for
Hopefully make them think about it before they do
the
it.
highway department here? We all good with that?
I think so.
Okay. All right. We appreciate you doing that.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
All right, moving on down the list under new business. Roseanne Carden-Smith has the recreational discussion. She's not here, so anybody have any other things on that? Okay. Not, we'll move down to 7C, which is county smoke detector paperwork. I've received all that but one, and they're supposed to have that in to me this week. Everybody was compliant. Everybody hit their goals on that. And starting in August, start inviting each department individually here to give us for discussion and a heads up on what they plan on purchasing through 2024-25 season till the next budget, with July 1st of next year. So they've got some ideas on things that they want. They're gonna come in and discuss it with the committee. Keep us informed, keep us up to date on what they're doing, so, Anybody got any questions on that? They all had to do, 12 units this year. And some of them had 5 detectors per unit, so I think we probably need to keep it that way, cause I mean, they put up a bunch of detectors.
Yes.
Year 1 and 2, they did 24 apiece, 24 houses apiece. That's a lot of detectors. And they've like, I mean, they've covered a lot of area, so it's gonna get tougher and tougher for them, which is
But when we
good.
hit the 10-year cycle, they'll need to be replaced at 10 years, so.
Yeah,
And I think there's still some people who don't have the knowledge of this is free.
right.
And
Yeah, I was at Lowe's a couple of days ago. They had a sign advertising their smoke detectors, and I thought, when you can get them free, I don't know why.
yeah, they're pretty
People need to
expensive now.
know.
Yeah. they
So
are.
maybe we can put that on the website.
And it's available for both cities too. It's available for Manchester and Tullahoma, so it ain't just a county thing. It's for
Right.
everybody, so.
They save lives. Okay.
Anybody have anything else on that wanna bring up? Or does anybody have anything else, new business that we don't have down that needs to be
I kinda wanted
discussed?
to ask what the status was at the shelter. Is there an
He's full
update?
because he's had it on Facebook this past 2 weeks that he is asking for people to help. They're full.
Who's that, Craig?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have him in next month.
Yeah.
To give us a
And I
report.
know that Terry Hirschman's working with architect and they're doing bids on the building. So
Right,
hopefully in a year we'll have that finished, if not sooner.
okay.
I think I know there's a cat problem in Tullahoma, I'm observing, and I know some people that are trying to help with that, and taking care of it, helping to feed animals and whatever, but God, we're getting all kinds of forest animals in town. I've got deer living across the street from me, and I'm right almost downtown, you know, and, there's a herd of deer over there. And,
They're in my yard.
are they? Well,
Yeah.
and then I've got
They live
raccoons.
there, have for years.
Raccoons, I've caught 3 raccoons and taken them out here.
I got foxes, I got everything.
And we got seen foxes.
We invaded their
But they're not
territory.
bothering me.
Yeah.
so
We invaded their territory.
That's it.
Yeah,
Did,
well, I mean, but
I
they,
don't feed them, but I
they're
don't
just
run
not
'em
showing
off.
up, you know, I've had them bust in my house over there, got in the walls.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
had
did-
that big old huge place and I can't.
Did
I can't
anybody
tell
buy
somebody's in there.
did anybody get to, watch the Capital Outlay? I'm on Capital Outlay, but I missed last meeting. Did anybody get to see that or read the minutes or anything? Okay,
Was that on the,
yeah, that was one of the things on there, but I didn't get, I was
Well, one of
out of town, so.
Things I had heard was after Judd was not here, one of the donors had backed out. Is
Haven't
that the
heard
case?
I hadn't, last I talked to Dennis, everything was
Yeah.
on go, so.
Well, I'd heard that first, and then later I heard somebody saying, no, one of them backed out.
Yeah, we'll try to confirm that, so
okay.
hopefully not.
I hope not, but that would be quite a lot.
Okay, with all that being said, all that new business, let's go to, our next thing would be set our time, date, and location for our next meetings. We know it's gonna be here. I'm thinking August 22nd.
And that's a Thursday,
That'll be a Thursday,
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Got it.
Good with everyone?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass that on to Ms. Carden. So, all righty. Anybody have anything else? If not, I'm gonna ask for a motion to adjourn this thing.
Motion to adjourn.
Got a motion? Got a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
That, the